Well, hello there. As always, thank you for your valuable time for joining me tonight. And what I'm going to be explaining to you guys tonight is how to use the dash attack method when dealing with creepers. So many people are always wanting that knockback to keep them away from you. But I'm going to show you why you don't really need it. And especially when you can't get it in your first few nights of survival. As you see, I was not armored, wooden sword, and my main enemy tonight is going to be the creeper. The dash attack is when you sprint and hit your enemy. Just in case you don't know what dashing is, it's when you double tap your left joystick in order to sprint. I just took out my first creeper with my wooden sword. Got the gunpowder that I'm looking for my alchemy later on, or for my TNT to make my mining easier. Now I'm going to take out a few other mobs as well if possible, but my main enemy is the creeper. I'll explain why knockback can be detrimental when dealing with other mobs like the skeleton especially. The more space that you put in between you and the skeleton, like this one here coming up after me, as you see there's a lot of space in between us and it's giving him time to shoot me over and over again. Not cool, especially when I'm down on food the way I am now, not regenerating. Yeah. Alright, let me run away and eat. That's our priority, is keeping our hearts regenerating. What I want to be doing here is always sprinting at my creepers before I attack them. Ooh, why is that there? I don't know. Free resources, I guess. There we go. Dash attack. Yeah, as you see, it takes 4 hits for a creeper with just about the weakest swords. If you just run in at them on the last couple of hits, it won't give them time to blow up. I'm going to try to go for that guy right there, so I'm going to just pretty much sprint till I get to him. Where'd he go? He just despawned. I guess he was afraid. He knows what's going on. He knows I can handle myself. And now after this video, you guys are going to be able to handle yourselves too. First night or 50th night in survival, you're going to be able to do what you got to do. Here I'm hiding from the skeleton until I have a better chance. You see how I'm sprinting at him? And it was giving him time to shoot me? It's okay to sprint to them, but once you get to them, stop your sprint. It's going to be more detrimental than anything, more damaging to your own health. I'm going to try to find me another creeper here. Also, always keep in mind, if you like those discs, those rare discs, try to find a skeleton. I suggest, while at least partially armored, get the creeper positioned between you and the skeleton, and if you can get the skeleton to take the last hit on the creeper and kill the creeper, you're gonna have a disc, automatic disc, every time. Get out of here, creeper. You always want to back off too after hitting him, because if you don't, you're still gonna have an opportunity for him to blow up. That's not what we're looking for. Alright, and I'm just kind of circling my own house in case things do get too heavy. I have a place to hide for a minute while I regenerate or get a better position. Here we go. I see one more creeper. I'm going to try to get him. I don't see any skeletons right now, and that'll be another video on how to go disc hunting more in a more appropriate manner. Oh, maybe we can. Just don't get shot by that skeleton over and over. Make sure you have your food full. And you got your backup sword. Get out of here. Back off. Nope, didn't back off quickly. Did you see the wall behind him? That's kind of what happened. I knocked him into a wall. So if you do see the wall behind the creeper, either get him in a better position. You see how I just, yeah, I'm spamming my attack button as well. I forgot to mention. When you hold your attack, as you can see, it just attacks so much slower. If you spam your attack, you're going to be hitting so much quicker in a lot less time. I don't see any more creepers. I kind of messed that one up, but because I used the back off method after hitting them, I didn't take much damage. I'm not even sure if I took any. I think my damage just came from that spider. Well, it looks like all the creepers have run away because they know we can handle ourselves after this point. They all just become scared. Is there any that's brave enough? There's one. I do see one more. Can we go get him? I'm going to sprint to make your guys' time a little more worth it here. I'm watching my food too, because without my armor, I really don't want to deal with not regenerating. Knocked him so far away, he's gonna have to chase me. You see that? You can sprint and attack multiple mobs. Well, that worked, I guess. I'm not hurt though, because I backed off. Without armor and just a wooden sword, we have taken care of ourselves. Make sure you have backup, lots of backup swords if you're using wooden. The reason I used the wooden sword was just to show you that it can be done. Now I'm running out of time here. I just don't want to take up too much of yours. But look at this. Even with a stake in my hand, I can knock him back pretty far, barehanded. It's going to take way more hits, but if you have to, at least you can keep yourself protected. I'll do a short dash here. Oh, here's a shorter dash, just to show you. Even with not a lot of time, and if they come creeping up on you, you can take care of yourself. I guess that boxing match wasn't really fair, because he's got no arms. I'll just whip out the sword and make his misery a little less. Spiders, I don't care for. They jump so easily, they can just land right upon you. Get out of here. You see this? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Get out of here. Always backing off after I hit. Always. This will be the last mob of mobs that I take care of before we get out of here. I'm going after that creeper priority, because I'll be more than happy to sacrifice a little bit of health from a zombie than getting blown up completely by a creeper. As you can see, I wasn't paying attention to my health, or food rather, and my health dropped down quite a bit. So like I said, always make sure you got your swords. Keep in mind the sprint attack method, and you should be just fine with or without armor. Oh, there's one guy I was hoping to see. In this scenario right here, no armor, stay away from these guys. They will kill you off in just a couple few hits. They're so strong. We don't want to go messing with them. I did say I had one mob of mobs left. This guy was just persistent. So as you can see, you can just tear out an entire valley of mobs using this method, whether it's your first night or 50th night in survival. Now after watching this, you guys know how to keep yourself safe, being able to collect your resources as you go along without worrying about having to go to sleep for the night. I really appreciate your guys' time. I really appreciate your guys' view. If you like the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Click on that big red subscribe button. Lets me know that you guys want to see more of these survival techniques. You guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day, and as always, happy crafting.